Hello everyone, after a long break I'm here again with a special car, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Q for Competizione. Alfa Romeo, one of the first brands that comes to mind when it comes to design and lines, shows its difference in this car. We can't call this car the new Giulia, we can call it the facelift Giulia because the engine and infrastructure are the same, only there are design changes. The first noticeable change is the renewed headlights, similar to the ones used on the Tonale. These headlights give the car a very aggressive look. The rims are 19-inch diameter. It has a 330mm brake disc and of course it has a red 4-piston caliper. The front end is very nice, it has double wishbones, electronically adjustable suspension, the stiffness of the suspension changes according to the modes. The car is all-wheel drive and has a carbon shaft, the transmission is more rear-wheel drive, but if the car slides, it also gives power to the front. We can say that its driving is focused on rear-wheel drive. There are independent suspensions at the rear. The stops have been renewed with the makeup, the trunk of the car is 400 liters, and the battery is also positioned in the trunk. When we sit in the back, we see that there is not a very large interior volume. We can say it's like the BMW 3 Series and Mercedes C-Class. Let's move to the front. I have to say that I really like the interior design of the car, the aluminum details look really nice. The driving position is also great, the seats have memory and lumbar support. There is a 12.3-inch screen in the center, the speedometer look like the old Giulia with a retro design. The only thing I can criticize in the interior design is, the material quality of the air vents does not match the overall design of the car, we can notice this at first glance. Apart from this detail, there is nothing to criticize. The beauty of the design already makes you not notice the negatives. This is the interior design of the car. The most important thing about this car is the driving pleasure. It has a 2-liter turbo engine producing 280 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 km in 5.2 seconds, and weighs 1,500 kilograms. The chassis is very well balanced, you can feel it in the corners. You can control the rear of the car with small brake touches when cornering. The steering feel is better than the BMW 3 Series. When you push the car hard, the reactions are very good. However, the 3 Series is better than the Giulia in terms of insulation and comfort. The car is very balanced for drifting, but the Giulia does not allow this because the ESP system is not fully turned off. This is the only thing it lacks in driving. Alfa Romeo produces cars that you will love more and more the more you drive. A car that makes you feel special. That's all from this video. This video was more for driving dynamics. We will examine the normal version in more detail in the future. Thanks for watching. See you in the next videos.